Welcome everyone. This is Will. Came back Vintage. Oh, I didn't realize that my little lip looks so bad there. But anyway, it's very dry, and I ripped it this morning. But anyway, how is everyone doing today? Today is Friday, December 1st, 2023. It is 5:59, almost 6 p.m. here in Cayman Islands. We are now on Eastern Time, so we're the same as Miami and New York and Atlanta and that side of the coast. But I wanted to. Today was a very interesting day. I've done a little bit of work with someone through actually Twitter, trying to solve a problem with these SE30 reloaded boards, and the problem was that this person, the croissant king, he is on 68K, and croissant eater on actually Twitter. And on 68K, he was posting some things, and we've talked a little bit on Twitter back and forth, trying to solve a problem with these boards having artifacts on the screen. And he had three boards that he reloaded, that he bought the boards from someone, and he was getting artifacts on it. And I mean, I've done almost 75 actually reloaded boards already, and um, I have not really ran across this too much, except just for a couple people here and there. And the funny thing is that I mean, I do the board here, I test it, I let it run for a while and so forth. I don't see the artifacts, and then I send the board out to them, and they get them, and then they got to send them back to me and so forth. And this has happened with a couple of people, and usually I replace the PAL chips with GALs and the actually video RAM, and that solves the problem most of the time. Well, for this person in actually England, it did not solve his problem. So I mean, it's like been going on for a year, and he always felt that it was something related to the board. And would you believe it? He was right. It is something related to the way that the board is actually made, or how it was created. And really, I can't blame the creator, and I'm not going to mention creator because we all know who it is, and he does some amazing projects. And I don't want any criticizing of anybody. Things like this happen. Remember, we are in a vintage collection field and actually repair. Trying to remaster or re-engineer, reverse engineer these things is difficult. It's not something that happens easily, and there's hours and hours and weeks and months and years of testing and so forth. So please do not criticize anybody. I am very thankful for what is out there, and things like this will happen, and we just have to pull up our socks and fix it and keep on going. That's it. Nothing else with it. So let's move on from actually that. It turns out that Apple itself, and when you look at the schematic for the SE30 released by Apple, one of them, one of their versions, you end up seeing that they made the same mistake. Okay, so if I go to, this is a SE30 reloaded board. Well, this was a battery bomb board, and you'll see a lot of times you'll see this cable here from factory. Okay, so on this version of the board, that mistake that was just recently discovered on the reloaded boards also happened. Exactly the same mistake, because it is in the schematic of the draw. It is in the schematic of this board from Apple. All right. So basically, what it is that on this UE7 chip, pin 6, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. Apple had this going to the glue, which is UI8, pin 33, and then it also goes to 82 on the PDS slot right here. Okay, and that is wrong. It should not be going to that, because the new bus is like 20 nanoseconds behind or delayed from the SA signal that is coming off of this chip pin 3. So this is where this should be going to here, not to the new bus. I mean, not to the new bus or to the glue. Okay, so it should be going to the SA signal coming off of UI6 pin 3. Okay, once you do that, the timing then gets correct, and you don't get the corruption in the actual RAM, in the actual video RAM, and you don't get artifacts on the screen. That's it. Okay, Bormax um, schematics redrawn don't have it going to the new bus. They have this going to the SA, and Apple even fixed it on other boards. Okay, this was an early release board. Okay, I don't even see the number here, -10. There's no release number or anything on it. But Apple afterwards fixed it, and you don't need this. You don't need this here cable. Okay, so finding that out was amazing. Was great work, and a real eye opener. That, I mean, still after 13 months, because the last revision of the actually reloaded board. This is a board for actually Scott. This is actually revision 3. So, and this came out November 1st, 2022. So now here we are, December 1st, 2023, and we have a new fix. We have a new revision that needs to come out. So basically what we need to do is to eliminate pin 6 here, going to the glue, and then from the glue to 82 here. Okay. Basically all we need to do is cut pin 6 from here, from the trace right here underneath, and then that will stop it from going everywhere else, and then we run a botch wire from pin 6 to pin 3 here. That's it. That's all we got to do. Okay, so that's what I want to show here. That's what I want to do on this video. So I'm going to switch over to my scope view, and we are going to cut this trace. Let me get to it. All right, now I'm going to try to focus here. I hope you all have the focus also. Okay, so there's pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one right there in the middle. All right, it is the second one with that trace that going to the pad. This one right here. This is 6. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this a little bit so I have a better view, a better hold. Okay, is that I'm just gonna cut this. Okay, and because this is critical that it does not make contact again. Sorry, as I'm pushing on the board, the focus changes. And I really want to take out a big chunk of that trace so it does not reconnect. Okay, so now that is dead. Or better said, that's not making connection anymore. Okay. Now let me turn this, where was it? Right there. I'm gonna focus again, don't worry. Okay, so you can see that trace is cut very well. And now I'm gonna get a piece of wire. Now because this is a blue board, I do have blue wire. Putting a botch wire like this is real simple. It's not a rocket science. It's not hard. Okay, and now I need to run that down here to number 3, and I'll show you what I've been doing. See, I'm bringing that to number 3 right there. Okay, so now I need to cut this to length. Okay, now I strip it right here. Oh boy, I cut that one a bit too much. I put too much force on it. Sorry, it's a bit out of focus. And I cannot run that way, so I'm gonna have to run this a different way. Okay, so you see it's gonna come right here. A little bit of flux on that, and all I'm gonna do is just that's it. So if we see how this is ran, there it is, coming right between these two caps. Then I have it running. Because I had to run this one a little bit different because, and there it is. Because normally I like to run it all on the same side. Maybe I still have room that I can move it all to the same side. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's all the soldering work. That is running a botch wire. So let's go to the other camera. You can basically see what I've done. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Where's my controller? My controller got wet because I spilled something on my desk earlier. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so basically from number 6 right here, you see it running, going between there and coming to number 3 here. Okay, that's the same botch Apple did from the factory. So now if I take this board, do a meter reading, let's go to pin 6 here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be going to 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. There we are. It's not going to 33 here anymore because 33 is right at this corner. Okay, there. It's not going to 82, which is where it's supposed to go. Where this is the actually NUBA signal. Okay, so 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. And here's supposed to be here. And there it is. Okay, and same thing if I go here. And there I am. So that is the SA signal. All right, so we now have the botch wire ran. Let's fire up this board. I do got to thank all the people on the 68K thread that have contributed to this and really did the hard work on this. Um, a croissant king on 68K. Downtown Doug Brown, he is Doug G3 on 68K, and Bowl himself, and a bunch of other ones that have also contributed and done a lot for this. To find this problem and fix it. I mean, a lot of people contributed, more than I can say. So please go to 68K and actually read the SE thread. Search for the SE30. Maybe I'll put a link in it in the discussion. in the actually remarks of this video. But anyway, here we go. And why did I not want? Okay, there. Okay, I got chime. Okay, that's my voltages: 12.6, 4.7, 4.69. It's already booting up that fast. I mean, since I started making this change, I'm surprised how quick some of these are booting up, and maybe that has something to do with it too, that it was causing some problems with the new bus signal, or something with the glue wasn't working right and getting signal on that pin. Um, Maybe it had more issues because now, I mean, the boards boot up like this. I mean, before the memory, and I mean, this is actually 16 megs. I mean, each one is four, so um, it was taking a while. I mean, and that now it's like, geez, very fast. So there we are. I want to see that I'm in. There it is. So I don't have any artifacts or nothing on my screen. I won't get them either because now this is fixed. So hopefully those of you that have boards of mine that are out there already, if you're getting artifacts, please try to make contact with me and we'll make arrangements to get the board back to me and where I can fix them. I will be in Florida for about 10 days real soon. December 7th through the 19th, I'll be up there. I can do this. I can do this fix up there. So then you just ship me the board. I fix it. I send it back to you right away. It will be a very quick turnaround. You saw it doesn't take long at all to fix this. Just a couple minutes. Okay, it just takes a couple minutes, and then the board is fine. I'm not charging for the fixing, but shipping to me and back to you, you will have to handle. Um, so and then you can get your board back within a couple days, and it'll be fine. So anyway, um, hopefully that's something we can do. But I mean, you see how easy this is now to fix. I mean, it's just a simple botch wire down here, and that fixes the problem. I have 4, 5, 6 more boards to fix. I mean, you can see it down back there, right there. There's my stack of boards, and some are on the other table in the dining room that I already fixed. I've got like 4 of them there that I fixed that I need to put back in the bags and bubble wrap and all that. But here, these over here, oh geez, these here I still need to fix. That's 4 and 2, and then these here are already fixed. So, but yeah, that's the amazing repair work and how to fix this. And um, I'm basically chopping it up to, Apple made the same mistake too. So hey, um, we are only human, and things like this happen. And still, I value the work others are doing in the community to provide these new things for everyone, and realize that there are going to be errors here and there, but it's just how it is. So, I mean, if even Apple, when they came out with this board, had the same freaking error, okay, so what do you, I mean, just do not do not go and blame anyone for this, okay? This is just how it is. Things like this happen. How many times revisions to boards and fixes and things like actually that. I can't tell you how many times I had to order sims and ROMs, and even the actually ROM sim programmer. I mean, even my version 1, you can see how many botch wires I have down there running. This was version 1 of the ROM sim programmer. Their traces were not even connected, and I had to actually drill through to get to the other side and secure and run wire. So um, it happens. So anyway, thank you, folks. If this was helpful for actually y'all, do a thumbs up for me, share it, whatever. Again, I want to thank all of those involved on 68K that actually found this problem and the fix. croissantking, you were the one that did most of the work and the testing, and it was amazing work. Appreciate it a lot. We all benefit. We all are in this together, and we all benefit from actually this. So anyway, that's it, folks. Thank you. Where actually can you find me? KMacVintage.com, YouTube right here because you're watching it. Twitter, KMac Vintage, Blue Sky, KMac Vintage. Um, so be sure to check out the store. You want to help the channel, support it, buy me a coffee at actually KMacVintage.com. It'll take you to the coffee site, and you can find me there and buy me a coffee or whatever you wish. Again, those that have boards of mine that I already fixed that are out there, and there's quite a few of them. If you are getting artifacts, contact me. KMac Vintage at Google Mail System. Y'all know what that is. .com. Um, and get me that board. I can fix it when I'm in Florida and turn around and send it back to you right away. As you saw, it takes me less than 5 minutes to fix it. If you don't want to send it and you're comfortable fixing it yourself, that's why I did this video. So just um, UE7 pin 6 has to go to UI6 pin 3. That's it. You have to cut though the actually trace coming off of pin 6 on UE7. You have to actually sever that link from it to the glue or to the NUBA signal. Okay. So anyway, thank you for watching, folks. Have a great time. Bye bye.